the moment the players are striking.
Just figuring out where they want to go.
I mean,
so once again, we'll describe the striking process for those just now tuning in. There are 5 stages: Spring Stadium, Ribbon Ring, Mausoleum, Buster Beach, and DNA Lab. Those are the 5 stages. Both opponents take turns striking what stages they don't want to go to on the very first stage. Striking 1 stage, the other opponent striking 2, and then the first opponent striking 1. The last stage that gets selected is their first opening stage for game number 1. After that, losers can pick a stage they want to go to after the winner bans 1. So they have 4 stages to pick from those legal stages to move on in this tournament. Now, obviously, we're still experimenting with the rule set. We're still experimenting with the stage list to see what is the most optimal. I can definitely sense Scrapyard coming back in the future. We'll just have to see where the future takes us.
Oh yeah, yeah. Scrapyard, a stage that I was talking about quite a bit. Me, it's funny. I actually like Scrapyard way more than Mausoleum.
Really? So I know you talked to me about this, but tell the stream why you don't like Mausoleum.
Yeah, the only reason I'm not the biggest fan of it, regardless of how small the stage may be, is due to the fact that there's a trampoline in the center, which forces people to want to just hug the sides.
But D1, how many sets have I played where I never opened up the trampoline?
I don't like the trampoline.
Okay, that's right.
Can we turn off the trampoline? I mean, but it's cool. You're able to get
turn off stage hazards. What?
You're able to actually right, Sakurai, please. Yabuki. Anyway, I think it's really cool to see the fact that. Oh, actually, here's one thing that I was thinking about.
Tell me.
Did you ever experiment using Master Mummy or even Kid Cobra's grab on the trampoline?
I feel like I've landed that and just didn't do anything special.
Didn't do anything?
Well, they fall on the trampoline and they just bounce off to the side.
Yeah, they bounce off to the side.
Yeah, they continue to bounce.
Yeah, sorry, okay. Exclamation point like appeared over my head and I was like, well, maybe I could like the stage. Anyway,
like
so.
a light bulb?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the Kid Cobra dittos. The pink versus the purple.
Look at this.
Looking familiar, D1?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Rice representing EEsports out here.
Yes.
As a subscriber to EE. Trying to prove his subscriber proud.
Both of these players from California right now, and yep, the double Hydra strategy is what we're gonna see. And I love the way you're able to influence the Hydra to the side. Wait, Rush. Rice.
Connection
lost.
Uh-oh.
What do we do?
Hello?
We need a TO.
Champ.
Yeah.
It's connected by a wire, I assume.
Is this the first time this ever happened?
I've never seen this.
Yeah, me too.
Yo, DC, he didn't want to lose his rank?
Wait, so here's the thing. I know you play rank quite a bit. For the people that
I've played it like 4 times. But yeah, continue.
So for the people that disconnected rank, I was gonna ask, like, do you lose points?
No. If you disconnect in ranked mode, there's no punishment.
So you could just keep disconnecting forever.
Correct.
That's quite saddening. In any event, we're going to move on here. Rice versus MissingNol. First game, we are on Ribbon Ring. Here it is.
Okay, once again, they're using the respective arms here. We got the Hydra being used by MissingNol. Rice opting to go for the Slamamander in the cooler rank.
Yes, that's definitely his go-to whenever he's playing.
Alright, so he's throwing out the Hydras, trying to apply some more damage against the Kid Cobra. The shield being a little bit damaged. We see an arm down, but he was knocked out, so he could not do anything about it.
Alright, here it is. What Rice does have. Rush actually able to land it too? 165, man. I mean, well, 165.
165.
That's all I can say.
He's catching the jumps with the Hydra. Managed to land that grab, applying an easy 170 damage. Kid Cobra having the 2nd strongest grab in the game. Possibly, unless, Max Brass has a really good grab.
We'll see. In any event, right there, MissingNol with the first round. Has Rush going into the next game. I want to see what Rice is going to go to. Okay.
Well, he's thinking.
As far as the arms are concerned, we still see the double Hydra, and Rice is not switching it up. Coolerang on the left, Slamamander on the right. Bit of a trade situation right there. Opening up again with the cooler. He has to watch out, as we just noticed right there. Again! So, basically what you notice right there is that a guard cancel dash forward with the quick step, allowing MissingNol to actually just slide underneath any attack that he sees Rice go for. You have to be careful though, because you know, in the startup frames of that, you can't actually go underneath attacks. It's like in the middle of the animation.
Right.
So that's why he spaces it. Pretty smart stuff right there by MissingNol. Oh, but he gets the rush.
I feel like he was trying to cancel out the rush with the Salamander, which has a very capable way of being able to do it. But he took a clean 380 damage from that rush, responding in kind with 335, catching the jump with the Hydra special, and takes away game number 1 away from Rice.
Hydra so fast, dude. And I love how it's just able to catch the jump, something that Kid Cobra is really good at doing.
So we got Rice with the counter pick here. Debating what stage to even take him to, but this is the thing. They're both playing the same character.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to counter pick. So it's more of just kind of a preference thing at this point. Like, where would you prefer to go?
Yeah.
I mean, you know your opponent's opting to want to go double Hydra, right? So he wants to take, he probably wants to take him to a stage that allows him a little bit more breathing room, since he wants to chill back and throw the boomerang, or I'm sorry, the coolerang, of course, Salamander. Possibly wanting to take him to the DNA lab, I could see. And wow, did I call it? DNA lab, it is the choice here today, because I mean, this could also lead MissingNol to want to opt to go for a curved weapon as well, using the tubes to hide behind, for instance. Hydra not as powerful here.
And here we go. All right, so like you said, MissingNol is going to probably opening up with the double Hydra. Yeah, unless, I mean, this is a different stage. Oh, it doesn't matter.
He's sticking to his guns.
Yeah.
He's sticking to his Hydra.
There it is. Already getting that knockdown as he had a charged version of the Hydra again and again. Bonus damage, getting knockdowns for Oki. This guy is definitely, instead of saying that he's on fire, actually he's setting his opponent on fire.
And I love that MissingNol is actually waiting for Rice to make a jump or any form of movement, throwing an attack before throwing out his Hydra. Because when your opponent throws out an attack, they then have less movement while walking and dashing. So this is why a lot of people like to jump with an attack as well, because it allows them to just be able to keep that momentum while swinging out their attacks. And he's going to eat that 370 damage. MissingNol already bringing this back. We caught him with his hands down, but only taking out 165. The tube breaking away the middle of the rush.
I think one thing we have to keep notice of is how MissingNol is able to find the dead zone in Rice's offense, right? Every time he sees that gap where he's able to just squeeze in a Hydra, there he is again. The Coolerang was coming in from the side. He dashed in. Coolerang was behind him, missed, and then got that Hydra hit.
Yeah, so, caught the jump.
Yeah, that's it. And that's how he was able to also get the rush. We're going straight into the second round here in Game 2 with MissingNol already with 1 on the scoreboard.
And that could have been Rice's opportunity for a 50-50. Whenever he catches his opponent into that ice attribute, it allows him to either try to go for a grab or continue the ice barrage. He's opting to go for the rush against the tube. I guess maybe he thought that he was going to jump behind it, try to catch him with it, but instead the rush was completely wasted. Rice gaining a little bit of leverage this round.
Yep. Oh, there it is. Actually, point blank range. He swings!
That was so smart because the shield was in the yellow. So even if he managed to hit that shield, it would have broken it easy. He still would have tacked on like 100 to 150 damage.
Very good recognition right there by Rice. And I love the quick step forward back. Oh my gosh, both of these players.
His arms down, but he was a little bit too far away for that to actually do anything about it. He double dashed in.
Yes.
You saw that. He tried to knock him out of it, but he wasn't able to get the correct hit in time. Both opponents at pretty low health. Rice is still in this, throwing out some swings, gets nicked by the Hydra. The pressure being displayed by MissingNol is astounding. Yes. He just wants a swing.
MissingNol is all about avoiding the medium grab, the medium attacks, and just squeezing in the Hydra hits.
And Rice is just deleting the grabs. Opts to go for the rush to apply a little bit of damage against the shield, but there's still plenty of time left on the clock, so I don't think this is going to go to time. It's just who lands this next hit. Both opponents playing super careful.
Both Hydras getting quite damaged. Shield not looking the best. There it is. Rice gets a round here in the second game.
Finally taking a round off of his counterpart, MissingNol. We're going to go into a round 3.
Round 3 situation, game 2. Will Rice be able to bring it back? Look at the meter right now on MissingNol. He has rush on deck. There it is.
But now he's frozen. That could be, I was going to say, that could be a perfect time to go for a rush, and he does it. I thought the Coolerang was actually going to catch him off guard and actually knock him out of the rush, but the Hydra just went right through it. But now it's Rice's turn for a rush.
Yep, and I'm seeing a lot of damage right now being inflicted on Rice's arm. You don't see it, but you could hear it every time he's able to get those hits. You could actually hit the opponent and their arm at the same time, but there's a rush. Good shield right there by MissingNol. And now MissingNol has the rush that he needs to probably give him the second game.
And looking at this health deficit, things are looking pretty bleak for Rice. Managed to hit him with the Hydra, but didn't connect into the rush, which he was trying to plan to in the first place.
Yep. Very, very aggressive is MissingNol. He's just going to keep pushing forward. He understands the situation. He's like, I'm not gonna try to move too much to the side. I want to push straight inside.
Wait, Rice is actually bringing this back.
He is though.
He's throwing out the swings.
Oh, wait a second.
Rush
has meter.
There it is.
Rush.
He gets. Oh, but he hits the shield. He wasn't able to catch the landing pad.
Can he break it?
No, he can't. But that shield is red. He can easily manage it if he applies pressure right now. He can jump in there, attack the shield, and knock it out of commission.
Somebody has Rush on deck though, and that person is MissingNol.
He managed to dodge it, hits him out of the rush about that low health.
And
Rice Slimerman are trying to come in to knock him out of the Hydra.
Tight battle right here, and he gets the hit. Rice, he's back in it. 1-1.
Tight battle. Woo.
Beautiful stuff right there that entire time, man. MissingNol really looked like he was going to take the second game. You saw his Hydra usage. You saw the way he was able to stay within those ranges where the Coolerang and the Salamander was going to miss. But yet, Rice was just able to stay vigilant, and he was able to pick his spots correctly, build meter at the right time, and just thwart MissingNol's attempts.
A key factor here is that Rice kept his cool.
Yes.
He was losing by such a large margin, yet he didn't give up. He didn't show any fear of losing. He was playing to win. He was not playing to not lose.
You're right. There are a lot of times where people, when they notice that they're behind, they get a little desperate, right? They go for a lot of Hail Mary swings. And because of that, it makes it easier for a really good opponent to just counter you and just dismantle you and get the easy win. Regardless of all that, you know, everything being against him, all the odds being not in his favor, Rice brought it back. So here we go, close quarters right here. I want to see how Rice is going to be able to adapt to this double Hydra situation at Spring Stadium.
Well, I understand the counter pick of wanting to go the double Hydra on Spring Stadium. Gives him a small stage. I mean, he looks like he might be opting to switch arms. No, he's definitely going for the double Hydra.
Yeah.
Hydra being a good weapon on this stage because of the close quarters. It allows intimate combat, being really close to your opponent, throwing up his swings in rapid succession. However, the Slamamander has the wind attribute, which can easily knock an opponent onto a trampoline to continue a conversion of attacks right afterwards.
Uh-oh. And if an opponent has a rush, that could be very scary, dude.
Trying to hit him with the Slamamander. Managed to hit him out of the grab. Trying to jump against him, but the Hydra was coming right in succession. He tried to bait him out with he was hoping that he was going to attack out of it, but he opted to just hold his shield instead.
Yeah, I like that by MissingNol. He literally stayed in Rice's face to get that, but right there, just shutting down that rush.
And this is the Rice special, throwing out the Coolerang over and over, trying to freeze his opponent.
Nice stuff right there, guard cancel dash. Again by MissingNol. Smart, he actually found an opening right there. Was able to avoid both of those attacks. You have to, one thing that Rice has to watch out for too is that if he uses both of his arms in quick succession after each other, that could give MissingNol a free opportunity to mount his pressure.
And that was so smart, except, actually, well, he broke the shield, attacked on 60 damage. Yep. Could be going to, goes for an attack to knock that grab out of commish.
Oh, here it is. He actually went for the rush.
And he smacked him out of rush yet again. The Slamamander coming in strong. Rice bringing this back slowly.
This is actually out of control right here because Rice is actually bringing it back, dude.
But MissingNol has 5 seconds left to attack some more damage. Does he have a lead? I don't know who's going to win this.
Let's look at it.
Who's going to take the hit?
And
who took it?
Who's dancing? Draw! I don't think anybody gets a point for this one.
That is correct, E1. We're going back to round 1. Theoretically, a set could go on forever.
Yeah, that is so true.
TO's worst nightmare.
Here it is. And this time, you see MissingNol using the strategy of just inching forward, trying to use that Hydra, but it looks like Rice is on top of that. He's trying to adapt to where exactly his opponent wants to go and then shut that down instead of like trying to predict a little too hard. There it is. Good rush attempt. And where's the follow-up for 20? Nice.
Rice completely baited out that. He threw him with the Coolerang, started to go with a 50-50 situation. Am I going to throw the Coolerang? Am I going to go for a grab? And instead opted to just go for a raw rush instead, catching him completely off guard.
Ooh, that was such juicy damage, 170, and now...
What is this momentum?
Oh my gosh, well, we have a rush. And you know what? That was not too bad because Rice had a lot of health.
MissingNol has that magic pixel, 1 health. He's bringing it back, though.
He can actually do it.
Throwing out damage. Yep. Rice is hurting.
Trying to build that meter.
25%.
None of these players are sitting in shield for too long. They're just trying to dance around.
Rice is so desperate for that hit, manages to land it, slamming him to the ground, going into round 2.
Yep,
or round 3, I guess.
Just catching MissingNol as he was trying to air dash to the left. Beautiful, beautiful plays right there. Like I was saying again, capitalizing on the movement right there. Good defense right there.
The coolering from the rush kind of dragging him towards his opponent.
Yeah.
It's almost like a get over here type of feel.
Oh, no guard cancel dash. I guess he was waiting for the Slamamander to probably counter that. As if you do go for the guard cancel dash, you can hit the opponent mid-dash with another arm if you have one at the ready. Beautiful counter right there by MissingNol.
Great evasion coming from MissingNol. Yeah, he definitely just avoided that completely. Went for the Hydra attack instead. Now we see all of these swings coming out, and he's just kind of holding on to that rush, possibly using it as a fear intimidation factor against his opponent.
Okay, and there it is. Wow, that wake-up rush right there, and he still manages to nail it. Wait. Actually, back up on his feet is Rice. Surprising stuff there. And we noticed right there, MissingNol trying to see if he can sit in shield. I'm not sure if he could get a guard break. He manages to get it. And only 25 plus 20 equals 45. Math, ladies and gentlemen.
Took it in 3rd grade. Gets the grab. Is that going to be it? Yes, it is.
Rice with the turnaround 2-1 here in the set. What is happening? This man coming from Northern California. You know, if you talk to his homies from Northern California, they always say how talented Rice is at these games, but he rarely ever comes down to the 2GGCs. But it is a pleasure to have him come actually down here representing EEsports and doing quite well here against MissingNol, a formidable opponent here.
Wait, is it EEsports or EEsports?
Oh goodness, EEsports.
Is it EEE?
It probably should have 3, right? I don't know. Maybe it's EEsports. You know, it's branding.
I like it. If you ever catch twitch.tv/EEVSU streams ever, you'll see Rice playing on his ARMS gameplay. I mean, if he's going to host an ARMS tournament, I'm sure Rice would be there at the ready. And we're going straight back to Spring Stadium. MissingNol feels the stage. He knows he could get the win on it. Let's see if he can pull through.
Whew. Here it is. 2-1. Rice trying to see if he can get into the loser semis. All right. Non-stop pressure right here with the Hydra, but again, Rice is just trying to push him out. There it is again. The Slamamander trying to keep him at bay. And the great thing about that Slamamander too is that at least if he charges it, that's going to push MissingNol all the way back to the corner. Well, even the trampoline. So forcing him to have to move forward. But we see Rice, who does have the health deficit right here, slowly building that damage. But now we have a situation where Rice has to show more respect as there is a rush. No rush activation yet, just sitting on it from MissingNol.
Rice just throws out that grab because he knows if he tries to attack to punish it out, he can immediately go into a rush cancel off of the grab. That's why they're both going for the grabs. Just as I say that, Rice manages to do it, bring him down to such low health.
But he isn't able to end the round yet. Actually, you mentioned that you can't get a KO off of that last juggle, the 20 free damage one. Yeah. But there it is. A slap to the face right there with the Slamamander. And Rice, 1 round away.
The Kid Cobras staring each other down. Both speed demons, both ready to close the set out.
This makes me really sad, man. Seeing both of these characters, you know, they're from the same clan, having to take each other out.
Man. The Kid Cobra Coalition.
Yes, the Kid Cobra Coalition.
The Yabuki combo coming in, though. Managed to hit him onto the trampoline, tacking on a free 340 damage on top of the initial hit.
Yeah, right now it's definitely looking like MissingNol's game. The Hydra's paying off really well for him. So much damage, and we have the rush. I wonder what decision is Rice going to make.
He manages to catch his jump, hits him with it, but he falls out of it before he can get the full damage. But he still tacks on 165.
Kind of looked like he delayed in the middle of his rush combo. Beautiful damage right there. We have rush.
This could be MissingNol's opportunity.
Yep,
he sees this swing. He goes for it. Managed to swing it. Is he going to finish him off? Yes, he does.
That should be a KO. Yes, it is. Good stuff right there. 1-1.
Final round of game number 4. This could be MissingNol's opportunity to bring this to a game 5 scenario. He wants it. They both want it.
And here it is. Already going for the charge dashes again. As long as you charge and you get, from shield, you get at least 2 dashes. But these players have been just so evasive that they don't even rely on that as much. Instead, they're trying to build as much meter as possible. The longer one stays in shield, the less meter they're building. Oh,
the grab war coming in.
Yep, it looked like MissingNol did not wait for the opponent's character to be up on his feet. You have to wait for that animation to end in order for you to apply your Oki pressure.
Nice evasion coming from MissingNol. Realized that there was going to be a rush coming towards him, so he just dashed out of this scenario altogether. MissingNol bringing it back, applying all of this pressure against Rice. Rice managing to jump over everything off of the trampoline and knocking him down.
Yeah, one thing I really like too is how MissingNol, after he gets a grab, he'll actually air dash in mid-air so that he can get that charge upon landing. We have a rush!
This is it, folks! No, it's not! He wasn't able to get the last hit to connect. This game could have been over, and it could have gone to a game 5. But this is now tooth and nail. Managed to hit him. MissingNol bringing it to game number 5.
What a game. MissingNol right here, tying the game 2-2. Game 5 situation. Man. I have to say, man, like every time he's able to just like evade around the Coolerang and Salamander, the Hydra just continues to pass through. It's such a good move. You do really good at punishing any of those like curve type arms. Okay, and now we actually have a bit of a cheer.
Who are they cheering for?
I was trying to see. I'm not 100% sure who the people want.
Let's talk to the crowd for a second. Who do you want to win? I'm hearing Rice. I'm definitely hearing. I'm hearing a mix of both.
Yeah, I think they said Nol, and some said Rice.
Rice? Yeah, I think that's what I got.
All right, cool, cool.
Anyways, there's fans in the crowd cheering on their homies.
I like it. Let's go both players. It's a SoCal
Let's go
classic.
Kid Cobra.
Yeah, let's go Kid Cobra.
Kid Cobra Coalition?
Again.
A sad day for the Kid Cobra Coalition.
Definitely a sad day. You know, as a Kid Cobra enthusiast, it would have probably made me happy to see both of them in the grand finals. But then again, maybe not. You know, for the sake of character variety, I think it's a blessing that both of these are in the losers bracket.
And we're going to Ribbon Ring All-Star Stage with the vocals coming out strong. Woo. Who will rise on top? And who's going home?
Kid Cobra or Kid Cobra? One with double Hydra and one with Coolerang on the left and a Salamander on the right.
The most interesting part about it is that neither of them have switched arms.
Yeah.
They're both just sticking to their guns.
Wait, does the Coolerang look like a fidget spinner?
So we're going into round 1. Ignoring what D1 just said.
Here it is. Rice already. You see him littering the stage with his arms, trying to stop this Kid Cobra from moving. Oh, I like that. That was actually solid hit right there. But again, both of those Hydras coming out. How can you stop all of them?
By swinging out an attack. All you got to do.
Oh, and you notice what Rice is doing now. Jumping to the side, avoiding the Hydra swings and trying to counterattack. I like it.
He's instead of preempting where it's going to go, he waits for him to swing and then jumps.
Yeah.
That's how you got to deal with it. Because if you're jumping a little bit too early, your opponent can catch on to which direction you're going and then catch on to your nasty habits. Oh, they're dashing. Rush coming into clutch.
Yep, by Rice. Good moves. And he's not even letting his opponent in MissingNol get any grabs. MissingNol right now does have full rush. But does that even matter right now?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to hold on to it for round number 2 because Rice just took that one away from him pretty decisively.
Wow, you hear that laugh?
He's laughing in his face. He knows.
How do you laugh at yourself? Anyway, here it is again. Okay, Rice definitely knows something. He has to watch out, though, because that Coolerang landing behind of his opponent is rather risky. Yeah, because you notice, watch how MissingNol plays. Most of the time jumping forward, sometimes electing to go back too while swinging.
Nice call out from Rice, noticing he's going to go right. Managed to hit him, but wasn't able to connect into a Hydra. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to hit confirm a Hydra hit into a rush, but he's just not getting it every single time. I feel like the height difference is just messing him up.
Oh, he just jumped forward right there.
This could be Rice's game. He has him at low health. MissingNol is struggling to find momentum. Managed to push him down, getting the knockdown to push us back into the neutral. MissingNol almost has rush. This could be his victory. He pushed him down. The yellow triangle is lit. And that was... He landed it?
He actually
but it didn't go through. What's happening?
There it is. We have a trade situation right here. Rice is a little bit lower.
Yo, but who won? Wait, that was MissingNol.
MissingNol taking that round.
Final round.
Final game.
Kid Cobra mirrors are about to come to an end.
And nobody is changing their arms. Thank you, announcer. Final round, letting us know what we know already. And there it is, the Hydra just already knocking down Rice. Rice taking 2 Hydra hits so far to the face. A third one.
3. Can we see 4? Do we see 4?
Uh-oh. Wow.
Oh, my God.
4 straight charge hits right there from the Hydra. He's trying to see if he can just stop it, but the Hydras are just too overwhelming.
And Rice can't get a hit. As I see, they managed to finally just nick him with the cooler ring, uncharged. MissingNol is in control. He has rush. He's applying pressure to him in the corner. They both have the yellow triangle ready to go. They're both on fire, ready to get trigger happy at any given notice.
Oh wait, goes for the grab.
That was a little bit too slow on Rice's part. That could cost him dearly.
Wait
Gets the hit into the confirm, into the rush, and MissingNol wins. The Kid Cobra mirror, he pops off. He goes to the crowd. He high-fives his homies. And they hug it out. It's not, unfortunately, we can't get that one straight, but they hug, dude. The Kid Cobras, the Kid Cobras.
Yeah, the
Kid Cobras stick together.
Yeah, they're definitely, you know, definitely respect. They have a lot of respect for each other. A certain measure of respect, of course.
And that was, I mean, that was an insanely close set. Like, I had no idea who was going to win that.
Yeah, going into that match, I feel like a lot of people would have, it would have been split, you know. A lot of people know MissingNol and how great he is at the game in comparison to Rice. So it was a bit of a toss-up, and I'm really happy to see at least one Kid Cobra make it out on top. Of course, you know, there was only going to be one Kid Cobra that made it out on top, and that was MissingNol. So great job to him. It looks like we are going into one of the
finals.
Yes, good sir. This is going to be a set that I am super excited to see. Now, refresh my memory. I know Soul made it into the winners finals, but who else should we be seeing there?
I believe a Bite and Bark main by the name of Busta.
Oh, Busta.
Triple B. Busta, Bite and Bark.
Busta, Bite and Bark taking the stage right now. And we'll see what happens, man. This is going to be quite exciting.
It's going to be Springman versus Bite and Bark, it looks like. Wait, it looks like the...
Wait 1 second.
Anyways, you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Please hit that follow button on twitch.tv/ESA Smash. They're doing a wonderful job supplying us with one of the first grassroots arms tournaments out there to give you guys the footage and the high-level play that we're witnessing today. And if you're feeling really generous, hit that subscribe button. It's only $4.99 to help support. And also, if you want to join the community yourself in ARMS, just type !ARMS in the Twitch chat itself, and it'll supply you with an invitational link to the Twitch Discord channel. And the Discord channel just is a nice little knit-fit community to help expand and grow the scene that is ARMS.
Definitely tight-knit. And I believe right now we might just have an issue with the controllers. Maybe some technical difficulties when it comes to controllers. These controllers not quite lasting forever.
Is their battery low?
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out. I know if you use the Pro controller, you can actually wire it into the Switch itself, and it plays wired. But I know some of them are not using the Pro controller.
Yeah,
they're using like the Joy-Con grip. But it's 2 Joy-Cons with the grip in the middle. You know what that thing is.
Dude, let me just tell you, Pro controller is my favorite way to play.
Same. I made the investment, $70. I bought it, and it was like, wow, I'm so glad I bought this. You can use it on the PC as well. It's so neat.